Breaking news. A man has just discovered that drinking cold water at exactly 11:47 p.m. turns your phone into a 6G device. Don't laugh yet. Within 1 hour, 5,000 people have shared it. By tomorrow morning, someone's uncle will confidently say, I heard doctors confirmed it. Doctors? Which doctors? Nobody knows. Today's investigation isn't about fake news. It's about something much more dangerous. Intelligent people believe fake news. Because here's the truth. Fake news doesn't spread because everyone is foolish. It spreads because our brains are built in ways that can sometimes be tricked. So today, let's investigate the biggest suspect, the human mind.
Did you hear? Banks are about to freeze everyone's account.
Did you hear? Banks are about to freeze everyone's account.
The whole table becomes quiet. Nobody asks, "Where did you hear that?" Instead, everyone reaches for their phone. Why?
Because the human brain dislikes uncertainty. When something sounds urgent, our minds want an answer immediately. Waiting feels uncomfortable. So instead of checking, many people simply believe the first explanation they hear. Psychologist, the brain prefers a quick answer, even if it's the wrong one. Have you noticed? Some people treat WhatsApp as if it's an international news agency. If one message begins with, forward this to everyone you care about, that's all they need. Verification has left the chat. Immediately, I'll observe logic has gone on holiday. Let's play a quick game. Which headline would you click first? Headline A, new economic report released. Headline B, headline, government makeshion. Be honest, most people would click that second one. Not because they're less intelligent, but because our brains naturally pay attention to surprise, fear, conflict, and excitement. That's why fake news often wears dramatic clothing. It doesn't knock politely. It kicks the door open. Imagine someone posts this supermarket is giving away free vouchers. Within minutes, people start forwarding it. Not because they've confirmed it, they just share it. But because they don't want to miss out. Psychology has a name for this, fear of missing out, FOMO. Sometimes we don't share information because it's true. We share it because we don't want to be the last person to know. Here's something fascinating. Imagine two people reading the same news story. One says, I knew it. The other says, that's impossible. How can the same story produce two completely different reactions? Because we all carry invisible beliefs. When new information agrees with those beliefs, we accept it quickly. When it challenges them, we become suspicious. Our brains don't just search for truth. Sometimes
they search for comfort. I knew this would happen. Another fan reads the same rumor. He replies,
this can't be true. Fake news! Neither has evidence. Both have emotions. Sometimes our loyalty speaks louder than our logic. Real intelligence isn't measured by how quickly you respond. I'm not sure yet. Let me verify it first. That means it's measured by how carefully you think. Sometimes the smartest sentence in the room is, I'm not sure yet. Let me verify it first. Before I proceed further, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you noticed the sentence, everybody is saying it, has convinced more people than actual evidence? Who exactly is everybody? Your cousin? Your neighbor? 3 people on Facebook? Or one WhatsApp group with 500 members repeating the same message? Here's today's discovery. When many people repeat the same thing, our brain quietly whispers, maybe it's true. Psychologists call this social proof. We often assume many people believe something, it must be correct. But history teaches us something different. Large crowds have been wrong before. Popularity is not. Imagine a rumor that fuel will finish tomorrow. Suddenly, long queues appear. Some don't even know why they are queuing. They simply think, if everybody is buying, I should buy too. Another example, someone posts, this celebrity has been arrested. Within minutes, thousands share it. Hours later, it turns out nothing happened. The rumor traveled around the country before the truth put on its shoes. Here's something surprising. Many people think fake news only fools people with little education. That's not true. Doctors, engineers, lawyers, professors, business owners can all believe false information. Why? Because fake news doesn't target intelligence. It targets emotion. When we're frightened, angry, excited, or deeply attached to an idea, even intelligent people can lower their guard. That's why critical thinking is a habit, not a certificate. Some people don't verify information. Before they verify the sender, their regular claims used to be, if it comes from my uncle, it's definitely true. If it comes from my pastor, it's definitely true. If it comes from my favorite influencer, it's definitely true. No. Respecting someone doesn't mean every message they forward is accurate. Even honest people can unknowingly share false information. Before you believe or forward any story, pause and ask yourself 5 questions. Question 1. Who first published this information? Not who forwarded it. Who originally published it? Question 2. Can another reliable source confirm it? If only one unknown page is talking about it, be careful. Does this story mainly make me emotional? Fear, anger, shock, excitement? Emotion isn't evidence. Question 4. Would I still believe this if it supported the opposite side? This question exposes our own bias. Question 5. If this turns out to be false, would I be comfortable knowing my name helped spread it? That question alone can save many people from unnecessary embarrassment. Here's today's lesson. Information has become cheap. Wisdom has become expensive. Almost everyone can access information, but not everyone takes time to examine it. Knowledge tells you what happened. Wisdom asks, how do I know it really happened? Remember, the future belongs to people who can tell the difference. Now let's hear from you. Have you ever shared a story only to discover later that it wasn't true? What lesson did you learn? Write your experience in the comments. Your story may help someone become more careful. And if you know someone who forwards everything without checking, don't mention their name. And I repeat, do not mention their names. Just send them this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, today's investigation wasn't really about fake news. It was about our minds. Because every day, the world will keep producing information. But you decide whether you'll become a collector of rumors or a seeker of truth. Remember, the fastest person isn't always the wisest. Sometimes, the wisest person is the one who pauses for a while, thinks, checks, and only then speaks. If today's investigation made you think, share this episode with someone who believes every headline after reading only the title. Until our next investigation, think I'm well.